Sure.
Keep coming. Bring his hips to the image receptor. He's got to be in contact with it. We don't want to actually create magnification by changing an SOD.
Your feet.
Perfect. Well done, Mr. Laptoo.
Rest.
Good job. This is a left or right marker, David.
That's right.
Calming down a little bit, huh? Can we be friends? Or are you going to kick my ass too while you're in today? All right. Just need to make sure that we're not all getting looped into it. Turns out he's really calm until he's ready not to be calm.
Mm.
Is it 3543?
Turns into Giselle. Putting my fucking school down.
Yeah.
Side easy. Sit right there. Good. You got him. What's the breathing instruction?
Take a deep breath in, blow out, hold it, don't move or breathe.
Correct. You have to be a little slower than that, right? There's nobody who can actually breathe in that cycle. You mean you got the idea? That is the breathing cycle associated with it. Good. So that's a.
Take a picture.
left
Here,
lateral
I got a
decubitus,
video.
right?
You got a video?
I'll post it on YouTube.
Left lateral.
Myself.
So left side's down.
Yeah.
Cool. Sometimes it's
Let me see.
confusing, but that's what the requisition will say, left lateral, and you gotta
Okay.
know that that's the side down, not the side out. Even when you're marking the other side, don't get confused and reverse those. I'm sitting at the table covering my eyes at that point because I realize you're failing the practical. If it doesn't make sense to you, ask somebody. What's a left as opposed to a right lateral
Do I have it face
decubitus?
towards me? Or face towards that way?
Because you're nervous, I understand. Now I'm nervous for you all of a sudden.
Rest.
Good job.
Left is down, right marker. So the right side.
You basically don't even move.
So we do a review on Wednesday, is that right?
For the exam?
Yeah. We don't care, you know, that's, we got other things in our eyes.
No, this is my only priority now. Right now.
God, that's a great answer.
Is that it right there?
Shift to that.
I have to pass this
is it.
class.
I live and breathe your class, Mr. Hollister.
Yes.
So review on Wednesday.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. Get through this part of it, then move to the spine. Everybody feels confident. Is everybody taking the quizzes online? It seems to be working.
Yeah.
Is that
The
right?
last one that was open was
Didn't
number
work?
4, week 4. We haven't had any in what, 2 weeks?
Beautiful. I'm not sure what you just said to me.
We haven't had a quiz in 2 weeks.
You haven't? There's nothing open? Or there's no quiz on this stuff?
Yeah, and that slide you had showed this morning, it's not on there either.
Oh, great. Good. Keep trying your toes. Office ended. Would you send me an email?
Yeah.
Feet straight, bring yourself over. There also is a question where the question. All the questions.
There was a question. I'm gonna listen to him. 'Cause I don't know what he's talking about. Yeah.
No, you don't want him
What can I
yelling.
do for you guys?
Right.
You doing wrong?
No, just the question, it was literally his question.
Oh, good. Did you get it right? I did not develop the Canvas shell actually, or any of the question. You think this is the problem in pathology and cross-sectional anatomy? The students are fighting with it to try to figure out which questions, which answers need to be capitalized, because there you actually have to figure out what the body part is and type in the answer to it. So you got to memorize the spelling of things, like third ventricle. And some of the students have like third ventricle starting with a small t instead of a large, and they're getting it wrong. So
Is that right?
I don't think so.
No?
No, because the light is so. Oh wait, yeah, maybe that
Got
is.
it?
Are you supposed to?
It doesn't matter,
We're supposed
huh?
to bring it down, right?
Down.
You bring it down, so you're making
Yeah.
a coronal plane of it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about this. This is not a focused grid. This is just a grid that you're using for
Should there
portable
be
exams.
light on the mat a little bit or no?
Doesn't matter if it's on the map.
Okay.
So at this point, we're just making the assumption.
No, it's up.
No, it's at the crest. It's like a KUB, but it's
Right there.
ventricle
That's it.
decubitus.
Ventricle. Okay.
Big cool.
Down.
I'm gonna take a picture.
The other D cube was at the
They're all at
Okay.
So
They're
right
all
marker,
depressed.
They're all at
correct?
the crest.
Okay.
Right marker, yep.
The right side's against the image receptor.
Okay. I'm gonna get a video of this.
Is everybody cool with all that?
Oh my.
This is mid-course.
Oh, is that what it is?
Jack
Yeah,
up
because
the
look
way.
at see here.
So right here, yeah,
See
it's
how
the
it's-
right closest to the image receptor.
See, come up mid
Okay, you're going by his.
Yeah, I brought it
Gotcha.
down a little bit.
Okay. I like it.
Yeah, this is gonna I can see where that would be confusing, but just memorize that.
I'm not confused, I got it.
Sides of the image receptor. But you're asking a good question. Others are like,
What was the
I'm
question?
marking the right side because it's closest to the image receptor.
Okay.
It's no longer a question of education, which side is activating on. This is just the side closest to the image.
Oh, you almost took out Hollister.
And now he's gonna be on his stomach, right? We're gonna do a,
I think that this is doing more harm than good at this point.
Say what?
I'm like,
it's all the
this
same
sheet.
technique, except for now there are 4 more options. Just to make it harder.
Wrong way, right?
There's this way.
Because there's still more, it's more than 4.
11 by 14, say.
Or which one? These 4 new views that we're using.
And this is the down shot,
I don't take any
right?
points for it, but I actually would really rather that you all actually bring the table up to an area where you can actually effectively work with it.
With the air sound from do the other one.
I don't have any points for it. If you end up on your knees doing the imaging, then it's your own problem, but it's a bad body mechanic chemistry.
For this one, you want us to use an 11 by 14, right?
It's a collimation, it's the same image receptor, but collimate down to 11 by 14.
Do you want the same for the upside of the single
I
contrast?
do, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Similar to the way that I wanted for the stomach when we're doing that, and I wanted
It depends, so for the
for
down
the
shot.
laterals.
since-
Put your arms.
Am I gonna really prepare?
Yeah, there you go. I was like, what are you doing?
Okay.
So if somebody
This is
actually
the down shot.
doesn't do it, I'm not gonna
It's
take
left
points for
side,
it.
it's closer.
Those are the realities.
Mhm.
For those up
Yeah.
shots and down shots, technologists that you'll see will be using 10 by 12s. I'm giving you 11 by 14 to get a better sense of it. You just don't need to have to radiate the entire
look crooked.
14 by 17 of your body. It's a radiation protection.
Looks like it's
It's because it will be a little bit, because it's not.
wait aces.
And this
Oh,
is-
I'm not.
That is
He kind of takes you in the back.
is equal to
Yeah.
Right here.
which is as small as a 10 by 12.
You good?
Sorry.
I should be a better instructor, actually.
It's hard to find the right
10 by 12. I'm gonna take all your points from you. It's Famian, right? I should Famian.
Is that good? I don't know if that's right.
But
And you put, let me see.
Left.
Everybody should try more like
Okay.
She took points with me because the rest
Yeah, I know, we talked about it, she thinks I'm way too easy. She lectures my ass on a daily basis when she gets a chance, when she talks to me about.
But didn't you teach her?
I did.
Coloration.
She's still-
Is
even
it 35,
in
43, or is it 43, 30?
That I'm not quite sure of, because he said 11 by.
You know how it is.
Is it 35 by 43?
It's 11 by, so, yeah.
Wait, it's not 14 by 17.
It's
It's
not
11 by.
It's not.
So what would that be?
So, as Mr. Wong asked, you should call him if you don't, I'm not gonna take
20 by
points.
35.
You're not demonstrating at that point, what ends up happening is the transverse colon folds onto itself and there's no
So it's
diagnostic
this one?
image. All you're doing is
20 by
irradiating
35?
body parts. It's a question of radiation
That looks
protection
really-
standards.
Really
The reason you're
small.
getting education is you're supposed
Doesn't it look really tiny?
because if we're looking
Is that
at
tiny?
the way
Yeah.
it does, like, yeah.
Is that
It's
what
the
it is?
radiation protection piece of it, because it turns out they believe they could train monkeys to do your job if you didn't care about radiation.
Okay.
That, you know, like anybody could come in and like, I don't really care.
So it's 30 by 35?
Just take a picture.
No, it's a
Not
20,
paying
28 by,
attention. See, these things you're learning
it's
that are
11 by
important.
14.
See, again, if you moved to Texas, you wouldn't have to worry about cleaning shit.
Okay, well,
You'd
this
just be
one's
like
11 by 14.
drinking your
Let me see.
tequila and like,
Okay.
They have looser standards elsewhere?
what's that?
They have looser standards elsewhere?
They do, actually. They don't have.
So, Mr. Hollister,
Michigan
This
and
isn't
Texas
too-
do not have state standards. They actually don't. The equipment is. So one of the things you're going to learn is that over the entire nation, the radiation standards are actually more often about the equipment meeting the, plus or minus 2% from the SID collimation things. Those are the things that they're concerned about statewide. So they don't have education systems. I'm going to push on you, Alan. They don't have education systems for students that they actually mandate. I used to teach, I'd go to Michigan and I'd end up like the person I was teaching how to use the fluoro equipment would be like the wife of the doctor, which was gonna come in and like do the work. Like, oh, you have any idea what you're doing? No, but my husband and I, we're gonna do lunch later and I'll talk to me more about it.
Oh.
What I think happens in those places is the radiologist does all the work. Because I don't think they wanna read shitty images from their wife. Like,
Right.
it's usually
So
sitting
that
with the
light is
partner
not too
anyways, it's
small.
not the time to really learn.
So this light's not too small,
That's
and
great.
it's
Nope, it's just
in the
way it
middle.
is.
Okay.
The sigmoid is about this big, so we're definitely gonna get it.
It's 11 by
Just
14,
twist it
28
on top
by
of
35.
itself. We unwind it. This is the reason why we do it. We want to see what's going on there, so we throw it.
The whole entire plate.
Because it's process in radiology where we throw the entire anatomy across the image receptor. It unwinds it. It'll show us areas that we're particularly interested in, particularly cancer. It's an area that has a lot of cancer. Good. Are we gonna let him off?
Oh, yeah. Are we done?
Oh no.
I want everybody to practice this end of it before we move on to the other stuff, because